How's it going, guys? So we're just going for a bit of a meat hunt today.
And I can smell deer.
I've got the big pack on and we're going to be heading up this little creek here that's got really steep sides to it. Yeah, there's a lot of grassy slips up here and a lot of really crumbly rocky faces. There's lots of leaf fall around. It's a windy day, so I don't know how we're going to go picking a deer up off a slip. You see those trees. I don't know if you can see, the trees are waving around a bit. So yeah, I don't know how much luck we're going to have getting a deer out in the open in the wind, but there's a lot up here, so we might end up doing a bit of bush stalking around these rocky faces. They're always pretty productive. So yeah, nice early spring day, lots of flowers around. I always love the smell of the bush at this time of year. It sort of changes throughout the year, but this is probably my favourite just because of all the flowers. Smell real good. All the native tree daisies and the corfire flowers, the ewa flowers. Nah, it smells good, eh? Anyway, we'll see how we go. Sweet. Okay, so we're in a little spot here where we can look up and see a few slip faces, and usually this would probably be a good place to sit and wait, especially if we got here a bit earlier on first light. But because it's so windy today, I don't like our chances of seeing a deer up there, and even if we do, it's going to be a little bit dicey doing a long range shot with how windy it is. It's going to blow our projectile around a bit. So instead of sitting and waiting, we're going to head straight up there, get on the face, get amongst it. We're going to head up into a patch of bush that sort of sits between a couple of slip faces, and there's quite a few light coloured trees up there. So usually that means they're feed trees. They're probably something like mahoe. If I had to bet, it would be mahoe. Probably a bit of puka up there too. And yeah, with it being such a windy day, there's going to be a lot of leaves getting blown off onto the ground, so hopefully we can find a deer that's picking those up. So yeah, we'll rip into it, see how we go.
sidling around the face here, and I can smell deer. The one's sort of coming up this way towards us, and yeah, I can smell deer quite strong every now and again. So I'm pretty sure there's a deer up ahead of us somewhere. So yeah, gotta slow right down. Hopefully we can sneak up on it.
Oh, sweet, that must have been what we were smelling. It's only about 100 metres further from when I started smelling the deer, so when we got eyes on it. Just feeding along the very top of this big scree slope here. She's a long way down to the creek. It's hard to tell from here, but it just keeps going down and down and down. And we're pretty much at the top of it. It's a cliff right there, so you can't go any further. And yeah, it just got slowly more open as we got up here, more crumbly rock. And this patch of bush in the head of it is pretty much 90% mahaui, so lots of feed for deer. Windy day like this, there's heaps of leaf fall coming down. Yeah, you can see lots of freshies coming off the trees at the moment. So no wonder there was a deer up here. I'm actually a little bit surprised it took us that long to find one, but yeah, anyway, it's not quite lunchtime yet, so we'll bone out that deer, get the meat cooled down, and get it into our pack. Beauty, nice eater. Just taking the skin off first on one side. So the plan for this venison is it's all pretty much going to go into sausages, making a big batch of sausages with my boss. So yeah, he's going to get a mutton and my job was to get some venison. So yeah, that's what all the hindquarters and front quarters are going to go into. I'll still keep the back steaks and eye fillets for steak, but everything else, all this is going to go into mince. So I'm not going to keep it on the bone. I'm going to take it off the bone right now while it's still hot, and then we'll hang it in a tree and let it cool down. Oh well, sweet. That's about job done. Got all our boned out meat just hanging up, sitting on rocks and hanging in tree branches, just cooling down. And then yeah, we'll chuck it in the bag and make our way down this hill. She's paradise, man. What a spot.